Short-handed. The puck being in front of the goaltender for the Blues Brothers, Terry Glenham. But we'll see a face-off here.
Excellent play by Gary Smith to freeze that puck in the offensive zone and get a face-off.
Well, both teams are changing lines here. The penalty has been burned off quickly by the Green Hornets. Both teams are now even-handed. It's 10 minutes and 7 seconds to go here in the second period. The face-off just to the left of goaltender Terry Glenham of the Blues. And the puck is brought back to the blue line in the Blues zone. Shot back by the Green Hornets. They struggle in front of the net. Shot by Bart Eubank, fresh out of the penalty box. And now the puck is brought back to the Blues zone. Trying to get a handle on it. Front of the net. A shot wide by number 9 of the Green Hornets, Doug Oliver.
Tough luck by Dougie Oliver there. John Douglas from the Green also had a good chance there, number 11.
Well, it was close, but they just couldn't get it together just yet. And the puck is now brought back to the center ice area. It's picked up by the Blues. Number 12 of the Blues going in, passes it. And there's a wicked shot and a nice save, and puck is in front of the net. A near opportunity, but no scoring.
We've got a penalty here, Peter.
We'll have another penalty here this time.
Bart Eubank picked that puck out of the crease.
Let's take a look at this again, Paul. Penalty here with 9 minutes and 28 seconds to go, the second period.
Nick Mattiacci had a good shot, but Terry came up big, and Bart was there to clear it out of the crease.
So Eubank takes the penalty for the, or that should be Denny Perron.
Yeah, Denny Perron from the Blues Brothers. Face off outside the blue line.
So Perron is in the penalty box. Face off is at the blue line. It's brought back, now picked up by the Green Hornets. They clear it out of their zone. It's center ice. It's now at the blue line, and it's shot back down the ice. Green Hornets trying to take advantage of their power play now. They have it in front of their zone. They come up to the blue line, skating very well at center ice, passing it. Good skating by Gary Smith of the Green Hornets. And we'll see a face-off probably just to the right of goaltender Terry Glenham of the Blues.
Yeah, Gord Travis put that right into the crease, but nobody was there.
Well, that's happened a few times here today. Goals have been scarce. We're still tied up at 1 apiece here. We've played 6 minutes into the second period. Puck is now in front of the net. The Blues Brothers. Whistle's blown, and we'll see another face-off. 8 minutes and 56 seconds to go here in the second period. We're still all knotted up at 1 apiece. Green Hornets have a power play advantage here. 28 seconds to go in that penalty. 1 minute penalties here in this 15-minute period. Playing Oldtimers hockey, the Green Division Championship. And the puck is now brought back in front of the net.
Kept in by Billy Moffat there. Number 4 Green.
And it's gloved by Terry Glenham, the goaltender. And so we'll see a face-off just to the right of Glenham with 8 minutes 47 seconds to go. Well, we talk about how scarce goals are this second period especially, I think.
Oh, I think it's due to the goaltenders and defensemen. They're playing very well today.
There's a shot missing. Shot down the ice by the Blues. They clear it out of their zone. There'll be no icing as they're still short-handed. But going back for the Blues to try to get it. An empty net as Gary Smith moved away, looking for someone to hand the puck to. Briefly, it was picked up by Brad McKinnon. Now it's brought back to center ice into the Blues zone. Going in for the Hornets, but missing. It's Ted Anderson. Now it's picked up by the Blues Brothers. Here come the Blues Brothers at center ice. Struggling with it. It's number 12, Dean Perron. And it looks like we're going to have another penalty here, Paul. With 8 minutes and 6 seconds to go here in the second period.
Looks like Teddy Anderson.
Well, the penalty will be assessed this time against the Green Hornets, number 13, Ted Anderson. Played almost 7 minutes into this second period. And now the puck is shot quickly, but a nice save.
Good stop, good stop.
Using those knee pads very well. Gary Smith. You'll see another face-off to his left with 8 minutes and 2 seconds to go. We played almost 7 minutes into the second period. Still knotted up at 1 apiece. Both goals being scored in the first period. Now the puck is brought back to the boards after the face-off. They struggle with it, trying to get it out. Against the boards. Now it's shot back on a wicked shot by number 12 of the Blues, Denis Perron. And the whistle's blown.
Looks like Dave Hutton gets one.
Could see another penalty here.
Yep, Dave had a little bit too much interference there.
This penalty with 7 minutes 46 seconds to go will be assessed once again to the Green Hornets. Not something that they wanted to get themselves involved in. Dave Hutton. Well, all of a sudden, the Blues brothers have a 2-man advantage here. 40 seconds to go on the first penalty, and now a 1-minute penalty just assessed to Dave Hutton. Now the puck is in front of the Green Hornets net. They want to clear it out of their zone in a hurry. Shot down the ice. The whistle's blown.
Number 8, Duncan Bell for the blue team, really tied up his man on that face-off. That's a good play.
Well, for the face-off for the Blues brothers this time, Duncan Bell takes the face-off. Puck is shot back to the blue line in the Green Hornets zone. Blues have it now at center ice. It's picked up by number 4, Dan Regenball. Regenball takes a shot. It goes up in the air. The whistle's blown. We played over halfway into the second period. We're still not up at 1 apiece. No scoring yet in the second period. Face-off will now be to the right of Green Hornets goaltender Gary Smith. Blues are applying pressure here. Still holding on to a 2-man advantage. 21 seconds to go in the first penalty. Green Hornets really trying desperately to not allow a goal here. A nice save on a shot just behind the net by Gary Smith, and another face-off. Face-off this time just to the right of Gary Smith. Puck is brought back. Shot back by number 15 of the Blues. The whistle's blown. Chester McCall shot it across the ice.
Dave Hutton, he's in the box right now. Has to be careful. He's got 2 penalties. You get 3 penalties in the Oldtimers, you're out of the game. So he's got to be careful.
Well, there's now a penalty being assessed this time to the Blues brothers. Number 35 here with 7 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Blues brothers are now, instead of being 2 men short, only 1 man short. It's number 35 of the Blues brothers. Mike Girard is in the penalty box. And the puck is brought back to center ice. Green Hornets have it. Number 8 of the Green Hornets, Gord Travis, tries to skate around and get it out of his zone. Looking for someone to pass to, but it's picked up quickly by number 6 of the Blues brothers, who shoots it out in front. No one to pass to. Brad McKinnon looking for someone to hand that puck to try to get it in the net, but it's caught quickly by the goaltender in the air. We'll see a face-off once again. Both teams are now even-handed, but soon...
We got a penalty here for body contact.
Well, Green Hornets will get a penalty here.
Number
It'll go
5,
to
Chris
McGill. 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go here.
I don't think Chris had much choice there. He's either that or a goal.
So he takes a seat in the penalty box. Not something he wanted, obviously. The clock says 2 minutes for that penalty. That's a major or what?
No, what they would do is just give him 2 penalties, 1 each for body contact.
Now they got it on the correct side. The Green Hornets are considered the home team here at Mainway Arena in this game in the Green Division Championship. And while they have a one-man advantage over the Blues Brothers in penalty-wise, that soon will be erased, and it'll be just both teams will be even-handed. But that was a major penalty on the body contact call for the Green Hornets. And so the puck is now brought back to center ice. Both teams are even-handed. Both have a man each in the penalty box. It's at the blue line in the blue zone. It's brought back. Whistle's blown. We'll see another face-off with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go here into the second period. Still tied up at 1 apiece. Still no scoring in the second period. Both teams capitalized early into the first period. (1-1) is the score. The face-off will be at the blue line in the Blues zone. Number 13 of the Green Hornets, Ted Anderson, conferring with the linesman, one of his players. Face-off now at the blue line in the Blues zone. Ted Anderson had it. It's shot now behind the net. Terry Glenham. It's brought back to center ice, going down the ice into the Green Hornet zone behind the net. Picking it up, trying to pass it out in front. The Green Hornets have it. They shoot it up the ice, try to anyway. But the Blues are now going to get it, going over against the boards for the Blues. Was number 35, Mike Girard. And now shooting it back is Peter Wien. Shoots it down the ice, goes behind the net, and it's caught and dropped quickly by Gary Smith. He didn't want to see another face-off. It's picked up by number now Bart Eubank of the Green Hornets. Shoots it down the ice. It'll go behind the net of goaltender Terry Glenham. Nice shot against the boards to avoid the Hornets picking that up. Now it's back to the blue line in the Green Hornet zone. Teams struggle for it. It's picked up by number 36, Gary Smith. Smith shoots it down to the blue line in the blue zone. Now it goes behind the net of Green Hornets goaltender Gary Smith. Going back to get it for the Hornets is number 4, Bill Moffat. Moffat had it behind the net. And now it's shot out in front of the net. The Blues have it, they score!
Duncan Bell, number 8.
Duncan Bell with 5 minutes and 11 seconds to go here into the second period. Let's take a look at this again, Paul.
Yeah, old Duncan should be in his favorite spot, right beside the net. Yep, there he is. Backhand, and it goes.
So Duncan Bell scores here. All of a sudden, the Blues Brothers have a 2-1 lead. With 5 minutes and 11 seconds to go into the second period. 2-1 for the Blues Brothers over the home team Green Hornets. This is the Green Division Championship of Oldtimers at Mainway Arena. I'm Peter Murray with Paul Landrio. Two to one for the Blues, and the puck is now back into the Blues zone. Both teams are even-handed. Nobody in the penalty box just yet. Less than 5 minutes to go here into the second period. The puck loose in front of that. They score! All of a sudden, we have a brand new hockey game.
Teddy Anderson.
The Green Hornets score with 4 minutes and 58 seconds to go here into the second period. There it is, Paul.
That's Shawn Chisholm putting it on net, and Teddy Anderson comes in and bangs it home.
So Teddy Anderson.
Got to give Dave Hutton a lot of credit, too. He kept that puck in that zone.
Now we see the face-off at center ice. The puck is now brought back. They struggle for it. It's back into the Green Hornets zone. Going now behind the net for the Green Hornets. Number 2, Dave Hutton. Struggle now is in front of the net against the boards now at the blue line in the Green Hornets zone. The Blues try to keep it, but it now goes back into the Blues zone. It's picked up by goaltender Terry Glenham. He shoots it out to center ice. Doesn't want any part of that after that last goal. And now the Green Hornets try to keep it out of their zone. It's hit against the boards and shot down the ice, where it's picked up by number 14 of the Blues, Keith MacDonald. MacDonald loses it. Now they struggle against the boards. And here come the Blues brothers. Number 35 for the Blues takes a shot wide of the net. That was Mike Girard. Whistle's blown. We'll see another face-off now with 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go. This game is tied up at 2 apiece. Seen 2 quick goals here in the past minute. First by the Blues brothers, Bell, and then Anderson for the Green Hornets.
Peter, you're noticing that they're getting a little more aggressive now.
Well, absolutely, especially when you consider all the penalties that have occurred so early in the period.
The intensity of this game is excellent.
Well, it makes it all the more interesting for the fans on hand here this afternoon. We have a nice crowd here at Mainway Arena. Puck is now behind the net. Shooting it over to the side is number 5, Chris McGill. Picking it up for the Blues. Trying to get it in front of the net. A shot that was wide. Now they struggle for it. Green Hornets try to get out of their zone, but the Blues, 2 men in that territory, trying to keep it in. Now goes back to center ice, and it goes down to the Blues zone. Goaltender Glenham has it. He passes it over to Dan Regenball of the Blues. Regenball shoots it against the boards. Now going back to get it. 2 of them struggle for it against the boards. They try to bring it out. Now the puck is brought back. And it's shot down the ice. Going to the right of goaltender Gary Smith. No icing. Puck is now brought back to center ice. They struggle for it. And one of the Blues falls on the ice. It's number 7, Nick Mattiacci.
It's like Gary and Nick are having a little tete-a-tete.
There's a shot, a goal, a score on a wicked shot by number 4, Dan Regenball.
That was a smoker.
A smoker indeed, with 2 minutes and 59 seconds to go, and all of a sudden, the visiting Blues brothers have a 3-2 lead here. Let's take a look at this again, Paul.
Yeah, Danny's right in the slot. Bang. Good hard shot.
Dan Regenball scores with 2 minutes and 59 seconds to go, and the Blues lead the Green Hornets 3-2. Face-off's been had. Now the puck is back to center ice. It's picked up by the Green Hornets. Number 13, Ted Anderson. Anderson going in, trying to get a shot on goal. He misses. It's foiled by the Blues brothers. Good defense by the Blues.
Peter Wayne played him really well.
Well, no doubt about it.
Just stuck with him.
So we see the face-off now at it'll be just to the left of Blues goaltender Terry Glenham. Blues holding on to a 3-2 lead here. They also have a man in the penalty box, so the Green Hornets do have the power play advantage here. There's a penalty assessed against.
Looks like Teddy Anderson's trying to draw it back to Dave Hutton there for the one-timer.
And the puck is now brought back. They try to keep it in the Blues zone. Green Hornets on the power play, but the Blues just shoot it down the ice. There'll be no icing. They're still short-handed. Going back to get it for the Green Hornets is Bart Eubank. Eubank has it. Eubank shoots it out in front. Now it goes down the ice. Behind the net. We'll see a face-off. Looks like it'll be icing against the Green Hornets with 2 minutes, 23 seconds to go here in the second period. Green Hornets holding a power play advantage here with 38 seconds to go on the Blues penalty. But the Blues are leading this game 3-2. And the puck is now behind the net of the Green Hornets, going back to get it. Are the Green Hornets trying to keep that out? They don't want another goal here. They want to take advantage of their power play, and so here come the Green Hornets. They're into the Blues zone, but the Blues shoot it back, and it goes down the ice. Great defense by the Blues here in this power play against them. Keeping the puck out of their zone very effectively. shooting it just down the ice so that there's not a chance for the Green Hornets to score on the power play. Only 3 seconds to go on the power play advantage here with 1 minute 48 seconds to go in the period. The Blues are leading the Green Hornets 3-2 as both teams change lines here. See a face-off at the blue line in the Blues Brothers zone.
Close your eyes and imagine. Go with this. Active switch. Every day. Living. Switch on. Participation. Moving your way every day.
Okay, a couple of whistles later, here we are at the blue line. In the Blues zone, the puck is now brought back to the Green Hornets zone. Goes behind the net of the Green Hornets goaltender Gary Smith. Picking it up for the Green Hornets is number 5, Chris McGill. McGill loses it. And the puck is now brought back. Green Hornets trying to keep the puck out of their zone. They don't want to fall behind any more than they have. Now here come the Green Hornets trying to get a shot on goal. That was number 8, Gord Travis, skating very well, but not able to hold on to the puck. And so now at the blue line, here come the Green Hornets trying to get a shot on goal. Number 14 of the Green Hornets, Harry Vanderveen, reaches for it. Now at center ice for the Green Hornets, shooting it down the ice was number 5, Chris McGill. Goes behind the net, going to get it for the Blues is Dan Regenball. Regenball shoots the puck out to the blue line in his zone. It's picked up by number 8, Duncan Bell. Bell has it at center ice, passes it, but missing. Tried passing it to Doug McDaniel. Now picking it up is Duncan Bell. Bell falls. It's picked up by the Green Hornets number 13, Ted Anderson. Anderson crosses center ice over the blue line, trying to get a shot on goal, but he's stopped in front of the Blues net. He falls down as well. We'll see a face-off and another penalty. This time, I have a feeling it's going to be against the Blues Brothers.
Yes, I think it's Peter Weens.
14 seconds to go here.
No, number 16 gets it.
Number 16 of the Blues will get the penalty. It'll be Frank Carosi. 14 seconds to go in the second period. Carosi taking his spot in the penalty box. So the Green Hornets once again have the power play advantage as the face-off is to the right of Blues Brothers goaltender Terry Glenham. Green Hornets trying to even things out here before the second period ends. The puck is brought back. There's a shot on goal and a nice save once again by Glenham on a shot that went up in the air by number 2, Dave Hutton of the Green Hornets.
That was a good D-to-D play by Bart and Dave. Dave had to put a little lower.
That was a close call for sure. Glenham was just reaching up like he was catching a ball against the wall in baseball. It was a glove. So we'll see a face-off just to the right of Glenham, and another penalty is being assessed. Once again to the Blues Brothers here with 6 seconds to go. The penalty box door is open on the Green Hornets side. I don't know if one of their players will be taking a penalty or not. Nobody's moved over there yet. Seems to be a stoppage in play, a break in the action. The referee seems to be telling them that you're holding up the game here.
Looks like we're having a little talking between Teddy Anderson and Brad McKinnon.
Well, and it looks like number 11 of the Green Hornets will sit out this penalty. Number 11 being John Douglas. So Douglas of the Green Hornets takes the penalty with 6 seconds to go. And the puck is now brought back. behind the net of the Blues Brothers. The clock is running out, and that's the end of the second period of regulation time here at Mainway Arena. The score after 2 periods is the Blues Brothers 3, the Green Hornets 2. You're watching Green Division Championship Oldtimers Hockey on CableNet. I'm Peter Murray with Paul Landrio. And that second period, we saw 3 goals scored. Game had been all tied up at 1 apiece, but then the Blues Brothers went ahead 2-1 with 5 minutes 11 seconds to go. Bell scored. Then just a few seconds later, with 4:58 remaining in the second period, Anderson scored for the Green Hornets. Then Regenball scored with 2 minutes 59 seconds to go to give the visiting Blues Brothers the lead, which is how it stays here after 2 periods of play. Well, both teams change ends, change lines, and get ready for the final 15 minutes of play of regulation time. Blues Brothers, the visiting team here at Mainway Arena, holding on to a 3-2 lead. Well, that was an interesting period, Paul, the second period.
Excellent period. A lot of scoring, good intensity. There's a few penalties, but nothing serious.
Well, we saw quite a share of penalties in the first period as well, so it's not like it was something new to the scene by any means. Both teams are now at center ice, getting ready for the face-off to start the third period here at Mainway Arena. This is the Green Division Championship. The Blues Brothers hold a 3-2 lead over the home team Green Hornets here at Mainway Arena. And the puck is dropped. It's brought back into the Green Hornets territory. Going back to get it for the Green Hornets. Number 3, Bart Eubank, missing. He shoots it behind the net. Picking it up for the Green Hornets is Dave Hutton. Hutton shoots it against the boards, but the Blues trying to get it back into Green Hornet territory. They're looking for an insurance goal here. They don't want to see a tie at the end of 3 periods of regulation time, or do they want overtime? So now here come the Blues trying to get it back. The whistle's blown. Offside. 14 minutes, 28 seconds to go. Played 32 seconds into the third period. The Blues Brothers are leading the Green Hornets by a score of 3-2. Face-off will be at the blue line in the Green Hornet zone. And now the puck is brought back to center ice over the blue line into the Blues zone. Penalty is running out now on the Blues. Both teams are even-handed here. Puck is now brought back behind the net of the Blues Brothers. Whistle's blown, and we'll see a face-off. We played almost a minute into the third period. Blues Brothers are leading the Green Hornets by a score of 3-2.
Peter, I've just been informed that Ted Anderson from the Green team, number 13, is out of the game now. He got 3 penalties, so he's gone.
And who's replacing him?
Nobody will replace him. Can't replace Teddy.
Well, I think the Green Hornets will miss Teddy.
Certainly
seeing
will.
as he scored a goal in the second period for them. Now the face-off's at the blue line in the Blues zone. Played almost a minute here into the third period. The Blues are leading the Green Hornets 3-2. Green Hornets shooting it back. Blues have a power play advantage here early into the third period. Trying to take advantage of it. They shoot it down the ice, but against the boards at the blue line in the Green Hornet zone. We'll see a face-off once again. 13 minutes and 39 seconds to go in the third period.
This number of penalties is quite uncommon for the Oldtimers. Generally, we don't see very many fellows ejected from the game for too many penalties.
Well, we saw 9 penalties in the second period alone, and we saw 7 in the first period. And none so far here in the third period. The puck is going behind the net of the Blues Brothers. Coming back now for the Blues Brothers. Puck is now in front of the net. Blues try to shoot it back. Oh, there was a close call in front of the Green Hornets net. Puck is shot into the air, down into the Blues zone. Blues have it. They shoot it out now to the blue line. Picking it up for the Blues is number 8, Duncan Bell. Shoots it down the ice. Goes to the right of Gary Smith. Green Hornets now try to clear it out of their zone. It's at the blue line, where it's picked up now at center ice. Here come the Green Hornets. Number 10 for the Green Hornets takes a shot wide. That was Shawn Chisholm. And the puck is now brought back to the left of the goaltender. Blues trying to put pressure as they change lines on the Green Hornets. There's a shot in front of the net. Nice save once again by Glenham. His team holds a 3-2 lead here. We've played almost 3 minutes into the final period. Puck is now brought back to center ice. At center ice, the Green Hornets struggle with it. Shot against the boards. And the whistle's blown.
Brad McKinnon nearly got away with that one. Very close to a breakaway.
Well, we'll see a face-off now in the Blues zone near the blue line. Played almost 3 minutes into this third period. The Blues are leading the Hornets 3-2. And the puck is now brought back into the Blues zone. It's over center ice now. Shot back down the ice. Both teams are even-handed. Going back to get it for the Blues. Number 36, Peter Ween. Ween shoots it across the ice. They shoot it across the ice. Hornets trying to get a shot on goal. There's a shot and a nice save by Glenham. See a face-off here with 11 minutes and 39 seconds to go in the third period.
That was a nice shot by number 8 for the Green, Gord Travis. Good hard shot.
And we'll see a face-off just to the right of Terry Glenham. Blues Brothers are leading the Green Hornets by a score of 3-2. This is the Green Division Championship of Oldtimers Hockey. We're at Mainway Arena. And the whistle's blown just to the puck is just to the left of goaltender Terry Glenham. 11 minutes 31 seconds to go in the third period. Played 3.5 minutes of regulation time. And a penalty is being assessed to the Blues Brothers. Number 10, Al Novosel. With 11:31 to go here in the third. So all of a sudden the Green Hornets have the power play advantage. They're looking to tie this game up. They keep it in the Blues zone, keep the pressure on the Blues. There's a shot by number 2 and a shot wide. And a nice save again by Terry Glenham on a wicked shot by Dave Hutton. Hutton was going for that goal, but just missed wide. We'll see a face-off now just to the left of Glenham. 11 minutes, 18 seconds to go here in the second period. Green Hornets have the power play advantage. 47 seconds to go on that penalty. And the puck is now brought back in front of the net. Blues trying to keep it out of their zone. They shoot it down the ice. Going down with the puck, trying to get a shot on goal was number 12 of the Blues, Denny Perron.
Bart just rubbed them along the boards just a little bit too much. Bart Eubank, number 3.
So we'll see a face-off.
Looks like Bart's going to the box.
Well, both teams will be even-handed for a short while. Then the Blues will have a short-term advantage here in the power play. Number 3 of the Green Hornets, Bart Eubank. 11 minutes and 3 seconds to go here in the third period. So both teams are even-handed as the face-off is to the right of Gary Smith here. Number 8, the captain of the Blues, Duncan Bell, took the face-off. There's a shot in front of the net. Blues trying to keep the puck in the Green Hornets zone. The Hornets trying to get it out of there. Puck is shot up the ice. Less than 15 seconds to go in the Blues penalty. He'll soon have a power play for a few seconds. Looking to take advantage of that. Now here come the Blues over center ice at the blue line. Number 8 for the Blues, Duncan Bell, their captain. There's a shot wide. Smith is behind the net, almost an open net for a minute. So he's looking to keep his eye on that puck. Now the Blues try to get the puck in front. Number 9 of the Blues, Doug McDaniel, trying to get a shot from the side. Puck is brought back. Now at the blue line. They struggle for it against the boards. Puck comes out to center ice. Here come the Blues. They bring the puck back into the Green Hornets zone. Number 6 of the Blues, Brad McKinnon. And the puck is frozen, and we'll see a face-off. With 9 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in regulation time. Here at Mainway Arena, the Blues are leading the Green Hornets 3-2.
It's amazing how these guys are skating as well as they are at this time in the game.
Now both teams are even-handed once
again.
again.
2 games yesterday, 1 on Friday. It's a lot of hockey for these old guys.
Well, the puck is now brought back to the blue line in Blues zone. Struggling for it against the boards, trying to get it out. Now behind the net, the puck's in the air. Whistle's blown, we'll see another face-off. 9 minutes and 34 seconds to go here in regulation time. Face-off will be at the blue line in the Blues zone. Blues brothers trying to maintain their 3-2 lead over the hometown Green Hornets. Hornets looking to tie it to force overtime if it means that. Now here come the Hornets. With the puck was number 15, Brian Burnside, but he fell down. And looks like we could have a penalty here, this time to the Blues brothers. Number 3 is walking to the penalty box with 9 minutes and 26 seconds to go in this game. Regulation time.
That was Dennis Newport.
Dennis Newport.
Yeah, penalty.
Thank you. Dennis Newport it is. The puck is going to be dropped to the left of goaltender Terry Glenham of the Blues brothers.
Green have to do it now.
And the puck is now in front of the net. They struggle for it. And it's frozen by Burnside in front of the net. It should be Glenham.
Terry's getting everything today. He's played very well.
Yes, he's definitely shone in the net for the Blues brothers here today. And it'll be another face-off just to the left of Glenham. 9 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in regulation time. His team has a 3-2 lead. And the Green Hornets suddenly have a power play advantage. They try to keep the puck in front of the net, but the Blues get the puck out. They've been doing that very effectively today, providing solid defense. But it's back into their zone. Blues trying to get it out. It goes down the ice, where it's saved by the Green Hornets goaltender. Now shooting it out to the blue line. Picking it up for the Green Hornets